This video will show you how to make a Google form, which is essentially a survey. And you can have them look like this, or you could have them look like this, or any number of other templates available. In your Google Drive, you want to create a form, and this creates a blank template for you. You can add as many questions as you like, and you can have different types of questions. So you can have a text box in which they need to fill in an answer. You can have a drop-down box with multiple options, or a multiple choice where there's one answer. You can also do advanced things and insert pieces of media. Any question you want to edit, you just simply click the pin button, change your answers, and click done. You can also make people be required to answer that question. And you can drag and drop the questions in order that you'd like, or delete them altogether. At the end of your survey, you can write a customized message to say thank you for taking the survey or any further directions you want to include. You have themes that you can select, and this gives a customized look to your form. For this one I've chosen letterhead, but if you want to view the live form, it brings up what it would look like to your users. Once you've created a form, you need to send the URL to someone so they can complete it. And then once they are done submitting the form, on the back end you can see how many responses you received. There are two ways to look at the responses. Either a summary, which will give you some detailed data, or you can look at it in Excel form by individual response, so how an individual responded through all the questions, and it'll have a timestamp to know when they completed it. If you're using it for just something like an entrance slip or an exit slip in your classroom, where you just want the kids to think about a question, you don't need to have any other information except the questions, and you would get the data on the back end. If you're trying to track responses to use as a grading tool alternative, you need to include a question that requires users to input their name, since you can track it on the back end. When you're on the back end, you can turn the survey on and off. So in the responses, you can be accepting or you can not accept responses. This allows you to build a form and use it when needed. When you're on the back end building your form, if you want to see it in the Excel format, you need to click on Responses and change the response destination. This allows you to convert any form into a spreadsheet to analyze the data. What this does is allow you to create a form and the Excel sheet version of that data. So things like forms are excellent to use as an entrance slip, to use as a response to the audience engagement, or you could even make assignments. It's also an excellent way to look at data on the back end, which you could use for math conversations.